imagine getting 16 hours of sleep? I sure cannot, but I know someone who can. Meet Amada, the armadillo from Miller Park Zoo, and with her is zoo educator, Julia Benzel. Welcome to the show, Julia.
Thank you for having us.
Please educate us. How is Amada able to sleep 16 hours?
Well, she's tired. She needs that much time to recuperate.
And then she's also strong. Like, her shell is made of what?
So she has these plates on the outside of her body that are made of keratin. It's what your fingernails and your hair are made of. But if you feel it, way stronger than us, right?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, and then
okay.
That just means you gave her a good back rub. She got excited. So what we also think of her being strong is her abdominal muscles. So if you see on the corners here, she has hinges like a door. If she needs to protect herself, she's going to snap shut, and she can hold herself there for hours.
No way.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's safe if I touch her here, but it's not safe if I touch her there.
I wouldn't.
And apparently I'm a very good back masseuse.
Yeah. You're getting her really excited. She's like, this is it.
Okay, tell us more. So where can we find armadillos?
So you can actually find armadillos in Latin America mostly. That's where 19 species are from. Here in the United States, we do have one species, the 9-banded armadillo, that have actually made their way into Illinois. They're traveling upwards. But she's a 3-banded armadillo. So if you see right here, we have 3 bands.
Okay.
So she has all of her plates, but those 3 bands are what tell us what kind of armadillo she has.
And does the 3 bands contribute to her, like, flexibility? Like, how she's curled up, but how far of a ball can she make?
So she is actually the only species of armadillo that can completely close into a ball. So if you just look at her head, it's pointed downwards. That helps her find food. But her tail is pointed upwards, and they fit together like little Lego pieces, and she holds herself completely closed, but none of the other ones can do that.
Wow, so is that her way of protecting herself?
Absolutely, that's her adaptation, because if you're a jaguar, you're feeling it, jaguar. In here is her squishy parts. That's the things you want to eat, right?
Right.
But she can close that completely where nothing is out. You'll just see her head plate, her front plates, her back plates, and her tail come together.
Okay, and I don't know if our viewers can see this, but she's shaking. Is she camera shy?
No, she just gets so excited that she's going to get to run on the ground.
Oh, okay. And I bet another thing that makes her so excited are kids, and you all have opportunities for kids to come to Miller Park Zoo, and it's almost like a homeschool class.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
We have a homeschool class coming up called Conservation and You, where you can learn all about our initiatives that we do at Miller Park Zoo and how you can help around the world and meet animals like Amada. So Amada is a species survival plan animal, which means that her species needs help reproducing and repopulating.
And do you all help with that at Miller Park Zoo, or is that separate?
We do. We have several animals that are part of that. Our otters are an SSP animal, as are our red wolves. So when we breed, that helps contribute to the population.
And I'm sure it is a positive contribution to wildlife in general, which sometimes when you think of zoo, you think of like maybe like they want to be in the wildlife, but you all are still contributing to reproducing the animals that may be dying out.
Absolutely. So the animals that you come to see, we want you to have a connection with. Unless you travel to Latin America, Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, you're not going to see one of Amada. And we need you to care about Amada because we need to protect her and her species. So zoos are important for that. And all of our animals are actually born in zoos or unreleasable. So none of them can actually be re-released.
Well, that's good news. And I'll say on behalf of everyone, thank you all to Miller Park Zoo for the work you're doing to contribute to the wildlife. Okay, so we hit the homeschoolers, that class, but you all have something for seniors too.
We do. We have senior tours the second Wednesday of every month. So you come early to the zoo, you learn about a few animals, you get admission, you get coffee, and you get to enjoy your morning at the zoo.
Wow. Okay, and last thing, we can exercise at the zoo. And okay, this is a yoga class, correct? But this was my thought when I read this. to inhale and breathe out, do you think that it may come with some bad smells, or are you like, no, it's a really good environment?
So it's either outside or in a place we call the Rainforest Commons, and that's where we keep our jungle toads, so they don't actually have a smell. So you are totally fine to come out. You won't worry about that. That class is called Flexzoobility.
Oh, yes, very catchy.
And that's a family class. Ages 5 and up can come out and do yoga at the zoo, and again, you get to enjoy the zoo afterwards.
Oh, I love this so much. Thank you so much for being here, Julia, and sharing with us all these amazing class opportunities for all ages too. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will connect you with all of these details over at our website at ciLiving.tv.